Right ahead.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with where you started your career. Okay, we talked about you were a teenager and you kind of took for granted to a certain degree until one day you
It
kind
dawned
of
on me.
you dawned on you because you probably had a high school girlfriend or something or a
Yeah.
friend that said, you know that person,
Right,
and all
yeah.
of a sudden you went, wow, really? I
Yeah.
got that response.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, what was the next steps for you then? What got you into doing all of this?
Well, it seemed kind of natural to me to go into the family business. Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
did you start at the theater or did you?
Well, actually, I mean, I was raised back.
You were too young.
Backstage.
Yeah, right.
I
right.
used to play at the theater and
Mhm.
run through the dressing rooms and run through the seats. My dad and I would play this great game where he would chase me through the seats of the theater. But eventually, I just decided that I thought, well, maybe I could be an actress too.
Because you started as an actress.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It's intimidating when you have Shelley Winters and George Boroff as your family. But eventually, I did let them know that I really wanted to act. And Shelley was very disciplined and dedicated. And she said, well, if you want to act, you kind of have to earn it. So first step for you would be summer stock.
What's that?
Summer stock. Summer stock is, I kind of liken it to boot camp.
Oh,
where
okay.
so
Is it
I
school or training?
well, I went to
or?
Williamstown, which is a very wonderful, incredible summer stock place up in the Berkshires in Massachusetts, and you spend the summer up there. And they say if you can make it through summer stock, then you can make it through anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with Jennifer Grey and a bunch of other.
You're in good company.
Yes. Ken Howard, Blythe Danner. I mean, just everybody was doing summer stock up there. And then after summer stock, I went to New York and I studied with Lee Strasberg for many, many years. Not just with Lee, but with Walter Lott and John Strasberg, Johnny Strasberg, Lee's son. And I had excellent training at the Strasberg Institute. And then I started to get work, and
What was your first job? What's your first memory as working as an actress and actually getting a paycheck?
Well, I did a movie of the week called Initiation of Sarah.
Okay.
And that was an experience.
Was that a TV movie?
Yes,
then?
it was a TV movie.
Oh, do you remember what was it? ABC, NBC? Was it?
I don't even know the channel, but
you don't remember.
But it was about college and initiation and with this.
And what was the year time frame there? Just roughly.
I don't
in the '60s, maybe '70s.
No, more like '80s.
'80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I did Blue Thunder, which was the movie with Roy Scheider and Candy Clark.
I think everyone's heard of Blue Thunder.
About
I hope our viewers have heard of Blue Thunder.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yes.
And I did 1,000 Ways to Die, and which was a trip. I played a grocery scammer. They have an expert, and I played a grocery scammer, someone who can cheat the market out of, not have to pay for the groceries.
Right.
And
basically stealing.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
They didn't call it stealing.
Yeah, I know.
And then I did on TLC. I didn't know that I was pregnant.
Oh.
And I played the mother.
How apropos.
And I did America's Court with Judge Ross, and that was really fun. I played a pizza owner who has graffiti, and she wanted to prosecute the guy that did the graffiti on her restaurant, and so that was all great fun and wonderful training.
Yeah. So you also were on stage.
Yes.
So tell us about All My Sons.
Yeah.
So they took that from TV because folks, that was originally a TV show, right?
Actually, that's an Arthur Miller play.
Oh,
All
totally
my-
different.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I didn't
okay.
put that together. I was associating it to
Yes.
that old show.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, with
okay,
Fred-
but it was totally different.
Fred McMurray. That
Yes,
one.
yes, yes. Okay,
No,
okay.
no.
So-
This is All My Sons, the Arthur Miller show
Oh,
play,
okay.
and I played Sue, the nosy neighbor. That was wonderful. And
You enjoyed that?
Oh my gosh, so much fun. And no, theater. Theater is for me. I mean, it's really important that actors always return and do theater.
Mm-hmm.
Shelley was a big proponent that you must always do
She
theater.
did a lot of theater.
She
didn't
did. She did.
Yeah.
I mean, she did a lot of film and she did a lot of theater, but
Well
she-
balanced.
yeah, but she always said you have to go back and do theater. There's nothing more real than theater.
Well,
It's right in your face.
Isn't that where actors retire? Is in theater? Isn't that kind of
Well,
the evolution?
yeah.
When the movie guys don't want you
Yeah,
anymore,
yeah.
unless you go character because
Right,
you get
exactly.
old. And
yeah, yeah.
you know.
But I mean, theater is as challenging as anything else.
I would think it'd be more so
Yeah.
because it's like this show. It's live. You got one chance to do
That's
it. If
it.
you flub it up, well,
Right.
we'll just kind of keep rolling here.
Right, exactly, exactly. Take number 2. But yeah, no, theater is wonderful. I was very lucky to be on Broadway. It was unfortunately a short run with the effect of gamma rays and Men in the Moon Marigolds. And Shelley played Beatrice, the mother, and Carol Kane and Laurie Shell were in the cast, and I was go ahead.
You were all on. You were on stage with Shelley, and
Oh yes.
No, you didn't
Well,
tell
actually,
me that.
actually, my character was not on stage. I played Sue Victory,
Okay.
the cat girl,
Oh.
and I was all by myself. But but I got to work with Shelley and watch the process. A.J. Antoon was the director he had just won a Tony for championship season. And it was an incredible experience. I so wish that play had run. Unfortunately, we only made it to 3 months, but...
Well, not everything lasts forever.
No,
huh?
I know.
But anyways, yeah. Well, and then I see. Let's kind of jump forward a little bit. We got 10 more minutes. So let's kind of jump forward to more recent times because you've also done. You've been a producer. You've been a director. Let's kind of talk about the behind the camera stuff that you've done a little bit. To touch on that before we get.
Well, I did win Best Director for They're Gonna Kill Gertie at the North Park Theater.
Right here in San Diego.
Yes.
Yes.
Right here in San
How cool
Diego.
is that?
And you know, I mean, I just do a lot of theater. All My Sons and Butterflies Are Free. I was nominated for an Aubrey for my role in Butterflies Are Free. I can't think about of all the plays.
Yeah, I
do a lot of theater.
If my note.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a very important one. So
You got such a long resume. You got such a long resume. She can't even remember it all.
I was very excited and honored to reprise Shelley's role in Anne Frank. I played Mrs. Van Daan, and that was at American History Theater, and that was incredible to get to play, to finally have the courage to play her role.
Wow.
I'm hoping to play the mother in Gamma Rays. That would be another.
And that's coming up in the future.
I'm hoping.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about future plans right now and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's really exciting. That so even beyond those things that are right there, what would you want to do moving forward, or are you more apt to produce or direct or to make a movie or act again? I mean, I know it's all open. You're willing for all of it and any of it, but what do you see yourself evolving to in the next, say, 5 years?
It's a great question. I certainly want to continue to act. I think acting is my first love, but I'm also very drawn to directing. I'm currently co-directing on a feature The Heart to Fight for Chaotic Clone Productions,
Oh.
and we're just starting pre-production on that. And I'm really excited to be working on that film. I also want to direct one of my dad's plays as soon as possible, along with my brother and my nephew. That'll be a Boroff.
A total production.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow.
So
how exciting! How many families can pull
Yeah.
that one off?
It's
Think
pretty,
about it.
pretty amazing.
You know, yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Yes, it is. You are amazing.
Thank
I mean,
you.
Wow. But anyways, yeah. So and then you've actually been involved with our director tonight, Keith, down at the Improv. Was
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a little flavor of those kind of little things that folks are really San Diego specific
Right.
and related.
Well,
you actually live in San Diego.
Yes,
don't
I
you?
do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Keith and I did a talk show at the Comedy Palace,
Mm-hmm.
and that was great fun. It was an interesting experience. We worked well together, and we had some crazy, wacky guests that. And yeah, so that's how I met Keith, was at the Comedy Palace, and I, and then from that, I was able to be on your show.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's the connection because Keith was actually on the show last year.
Yeah.
Did you watch his
Yeah,
show or
and
see his show?
he
Yeah,
also
yeah.
told me that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and he had his on his Facebook page too,
Yeah.
or on his Facebook as well.
I forgot to mention that I directed at the Lyceum. I should have mentioned that. A long way to
we got another 8 minutes.
a long way to midnight.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was a musical.
Mhm.
And it was for the San Diego Fringe, and we did win a couple of Fringe awards for that. So that was a great honor to be able to direct that show.
Right. So as of today, what was the biggest, most fun, the happiest thing that you can think you've done in your career? I mean, there's got to be one kind of gold ring thing that just, you wish you had 10 of those, wish you could do it 10 times, you wish you could do it for 10 years, you loved it so much. Is there, or did you just love it all?
Well, I actually do love it all. Every
Yeah.
project is